It took 6 seconds. 6 seconds for Maya's peaceful morning to disappear. One message. There are some concerns. And before Maya even knew what the concerns were, her mind started filling in the blanks. Maybe she'd made a mistake. Maybe her manager was disappointed. Maybe she'd missed something important. Maybe... Maya stopped, because this feeling was familiar. Her chest had tightened. Her breathing had changed. Her mind was already preparing for a conversation that hadn't happened yet. Normally, Maya would do something immediately. Respond, explain, fix, prepare, rehearse, research. Her discomfort always seemed to come with an instruction. Do something. Now. And for years, Maya listened. But this morning, Maya did something different. Nothing. Not forever. Just for a moment. She didn't respond. She didn't explain. She didn't try to solve a problem she didn't understand yet. She paused. At first, the pause didn't feel peaceful. It felt uncomfortable. Her mind still wanted answers. Her body still wanted action. But instead of immediately trying to make the discomfort disappear, Maya noticed it. I'm worried. I don't know what this meeting is about. And right now, I don't have enough information. That was true. Everything else was prediction. By the time Maya arrived at work, the uncertainty hadn't disappeared. But something had changed. She wasn't walking into the meeting carrying an entire imaginary outcome. She was walking in with a question. What actually happened? Her manager explained the concern. There was an inconsistency in one section of the report. Nothing catastrophic, nothing threatening. It needed clarification. That was it. Maya almost laughed. Not because the issue didn't matter, but because she realized how much had happened inside her before anything had actually happened outside her. Maya asked questions. She listened. She explained what she knew, and where she needed to make a correction, she made one. No long defense, no frantic explanation, no attempt to prove she was competent. The conversation lasted 12 minutes. The story Maya had created that morning had lasted much longer. And that's when Maya noticed something. The pause hadn't changed her manager. It hadn't changed the report. It hadn't guaranteed a comfortable conversation. The pause had changed what Maya brought into it. She had entered with enough space to respond to what was actually happening instead of reacting to what she feared might happen. Maya had spent years trying to control what happened next, working harder, thinking ahead, preparing more, explaining herself, staying busy. But maybe regulation wasn't about becoming so calm that nothing bothered her. Maybe it was learning that discomfort didn't always require immediate action. A feeling could be noticed without becoming an instruction. Later that day, Maya got another message. She felt the familiar pull. Respond, fix, explain. But now she recognized it, and recognition gave her something she hadn't realized she'd been missing. A choice. The pause isn't avoidance. It isn't ignoring problems, and it isn't pretending we aren't affected. The pause is the space where we notice something is happening inside me. And before we automatically respond, we ask, what is actually happening? What am I assuming? And what response do I want to choose? Sometimes regulation doesn't look like an hour of meditation. Sometimes it's 10 seconds before sending the text, one breath before answering the question, one night before making the decision, one moment between what happened and what you do next. That moment may seem small, but sometimes that's where an entirely different pattern begins. Observe, investigate, transform.